Hey, what's up? It's Leticia, and I just came from church. Trinity Church here in Miami, one of my favorite churches now that I go to. Been going there for a while. And I just decided that I wanted to start a blog where pretty much every time I come from church, I'm already dressed up, ready to go, so I don't have to get ready. I can just record my blog, and I'm just going to let you hear about what we learned in church and what I got from it and how it's going to inspire me. And there's always something that really sticks out, when you go and you're listening to what the pastor is saying, and I'll pretty much just give that information to you, and hopefully it can inspire you, motivate you, or, help you in some kind of way, because that's what it's all about. Loving everyone, helping one another, and all that good stuff. So, let's start. So, the pastor started off with John 14, verses 25 through 27, and basically it was the platform for You've Got a Friend. And basically all throughout church, through the service, she let us know that we have a friend in Jesus, that the Holy Spirit is our friend, and they're here to guide us throughout our entire lives, that we're not in it alone, we're not by ourselves, that we always have his presence, that ever since he died on the cross, ever since Jesus left and died on the cross, that his Holy Spirit is with everyone, because when he was here and when he was real, he wasn't able to be with every single person because he was a real person. And then once he died and went off into heaven, now his Holy Spirit is able to be with everyone all over the world. So that was how she started, was pretty much, you've got a friend. And the first pointer was, she said, he brings light to your darkness. The Holy Spirit pretty much is that light. When you're alone, when you're in the dark, and you need to figure out, what can I do to move forward? You need answers. That's the Holy Spirit. It's always with you. It's going to be your lightness. It's going to be your light. It's going to be your guiding light to pretty much tell you what you need to do. And sometimes our eyes are closed and we can't see that light, and we're not aware. And the more you pray and the closer you get to Jesus, the more you'll be able to see that light, which is the Holy Spirit. The next point was triumph in the middle of transition. And pretty much that was when you're going through something, that triumph of a transitional phase, which is anything that is occurring in your life, anything that is a major event. So it could be graduation, it could be losing a family member, it can be anything that's major, that occurs that makes you feel pain. It could be sadness, it could be happiness, but it's overcoming whatever you're going through. And in that transition, that's where the Holy Spirit is alive. And in that, when you're going through that pain, you're going to have that triumph, because that's where the Holy Spirit pretty much floats around and gets to us at, is through that triumph, through those hard times, or even in those good times. That's the Holy Spirit too. You want to have balance. It's not just always about the bad. The Holy Spirit is also present when there's good happening as well. And then the third was, and this is the one that really stuck with me,